Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Scooter gang always pull up. Scooter gang come through clean. Scooter gang, hold up. Scooter gang, scooter gang, scooter gang, scooter gang, scooter gang, scooter gang, scooter gang.
How to escape the cops on an e-scooter. If you take anything from this video, just realize that we need to get the laws changed ASAP. It's incredibly confusing right now for both scooter riders and officers.
Good. Sorry, was I not supposed to go to the sidewalk?
No, you can be on the side. Well, technically you can't be on the sidewalk probably.
Okay.
In case someone gets hurt, you definitely can't be on public roadway with that. It's not licensed. It's not a bicycle.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not going to issue a ticket, but just a friendly word of advice. You're
Probably
probably
be on the bike path?
yeah, probably.
See, that's the tough thing.
It's-
I live on the
it's-
east side, and I can take bike paths like 90% of the time, but just cutting through right here, I have to connect.
It's a goofy deal. You're probably okay on the sidewalks until you get hurt or somebody else gets hurt, and then you're going to be liable for anything like
I'm
that.
recording everything, so I
Nope,
mean,
that's-
if that happens, I will totally
But the
be
problem
open about it.
the problem is the county attorney's going to come back and say you didn't have right of way to be on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Technically, you're not even supposed to be on the sidewalk with bicycles.
Even on a bike path.
On a bike path, yes. On a sidewalk, no.
Okay.
But public roadway, it's not a licensed vehicle and it's not a bicycle, so you can't technically be just cruising up and down streets like that. You're gonna get stopped and it's gonna turn into an issue for you. I just don't want you to get hurt or someone not to see it. I know you got a lot of nice equipment on here, it's illuminated and stuff, but it is not legal to be on a motorized unit if it's not a bicycle. And I don't know how the laws are going to change on that because I know a lot of the bicycles are starting to go to electric, but as of right now, they're not legal.
So, can you answer me a question about the sidewalk thing? Because I've talked to some other police officers, and they told me that basically there's only like a few block section where there's a city ordinance where we can't be on the sidewalk, but everywhere else I can be on the sidewalk. That's what I was told.
The best advice I can give you is contact the county attorney's office and ask them because they're technically the authority. They're the ones that's gonna say yes or no to that.
Okay.
Like I said, it's probably not an issue until someone gets hurt. And then if someone does get hurt, they're going to come back on you and say you did not have right of way to be on the sidewalk. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then also just kind of peace of mind. I know people do it with bikes too, but going from traffic, you're at a stoplight, and then you go from that, you cross the intersection, you jump onto the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Public roadway with it.
Right.
You can't be on public roadway with it unless it's a bicycle or a vehicle, and it's not either one of those. So
I couldn't even be in the bike lane on the road.
I don't know how that would go.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know because, like I said, if you get hurt or someone else gets hurt, they're going to come back on you and say it wasn't a bicycle, and it was motorized. It's not covered under the definition of a motor vehicle or a bicycle.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not trying to jam you up. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you and let you know, like, hey, this is what the law is.
So let me ask you this, because I'm basically an advocate. How can I go about getting the law into our favor?
You'd have to probably go to Des Moines, talk to the legislature.
That's what needs to happen across all the states, honestly. It's
Right.
great
No, and
everywhere.
I see that it looks like a nice piece of equipment. It's lighted up. You got the helmet. You got a camera on there. I get it. I mean, I don't know.
Fun, but it's more about efficiency. And that's why people
Right.
are buying them. In the bigger cities like this, obviously, there's so much traffic.
Right.
It's just faster.
Sure.
Time saving.
Sure, and there's probably not any more protection on that than a bicycle, so.
Exactly. I mean, I totally understand if I hit somebody, it would really mess them up.
Right.
Trust me, I get that. And I especially slow around old people or if there's kids.
I would
like that.
Like I said, I would probably call the county attorney's office, let them know if you have, maybe take a picture of it,
Okay.
go in and talk to them, say, hey, what's the rule on this? Am I okay to do this? Am I not okay to do this?
Okay.
I get it. I just don't want you.
Is it like that?
I just don't want you
I
zipping
guess
from.
you don't know the law.
I don't want you zipping from traffic lane to sidewalk and have you hit or something like that.
I wasn't zipping though. Let's just say that. I do have it on camera. I wasn't zipping. I stopped. I went about 3 miles an hour.
Right.
Trust me, I can zip if I wanted to.
Right, but you're going from traffic
And I
lane
saw you
to
too
sidewalk.
behind me. I saw you behind me. I just figured I'd test it.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you stopping for me too.
I didn't know if, when I cut through here if you were pulling me over or what. The
Yep.
first time you ran
Yep.
the
No,
siren.
trying to get your attention.
Okay,
So.
well, I stopped.
Yep. I don't want to. I just don't want you to get hit, man.
Do me a favor though, if you got some time, this is my YouTube gang.
Sure.
If you take a look at it, if you see any problems, whatever, obviously riding the streets could be an issue now. But if I'm only posting stuff that's on bike paths, then that's legal. What do you say?
If you're on a bike trail that's designated for bikes, I don't know how that's going to play out. Like I said, I would.
Well, it's not designated, it's multi-use. Like, for example, you know, by Big Road, the one that heads down to, so like, that's a couple mile long
Well,
stretch.
but here's where we get into. Okay, so that's motorized. It's electric motorized. So
Right.
where do we draw the line? We're gonna allow go karts. We're gonna allow
I agree. that
big.
it's-
We're gonna
it's all
allow.
a mess.
We're gonna allow kids with big wheels. We're gonna allow. You know what I mean? Like they have to specify what's allowed and what's not allowed. You know.
As far as
So-
I know, this is allowed on any sidewalk under 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
That's what I read in the code as far as scooters for Iowa.
Okay.
And then so I base that on everywhere around here that I can go up to 20 on a bike path.
Sure.
Right? If you're on a street, give me a break here for a second, right? And if it's a 25 mile an hour street, most people drive 30, right?
Right.
Does that mean I have a 5 mile an hour leeway too on the bike path? So if you clock me going 24, are you gonna pull me over?
Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen though. Like I said, it's probably not an issue until someone gets hurt or if you get hurt.
Definitely.
But what they're gonna come back and say is they're gonna say this isn't a licensed vehicle and it's not a bicycle. So under the definition of the code, they're gonna say it's not a vehicle, it's not a bicycle. You were at fault. So if you cause a traffic accident, if you cause a traffic accident, if someone hits you, you're liable. I mean, it can be pretty serious. You know, and some towns have ordinances where they allow it. To my knowledge, they don't.
Yeah, we don't have rentals here for this.
It's like some small communities they allow golf carts and they allow those side-by-side four-wheelers.
Yeah.
They allow that, but those are registered and licensed through the city to allow that to happen. So that's where they're going to run into it. So it's just kind of a safety thing. I just don't want to see you get hurt, man.
Let me ask you while I have you here, I rarely ever speak.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
What's your opinion on it? You think it's cool? You think we should
Yeah.
be able to ride these in the future around?
Yeah,
Should be
absolutely.
able to get insurance and license, registration, all for this?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm hoping.
You know, the price of vehicles, the price of gas, everything's changing. Everything's going electric. That's my opinion. Let it be legal, let it be allowed. But like I said, I just don't want to see it hurt, man. Okay?
I appreciate it a lot.
Have a good day.
I'm Brian, by the way.
Brian, I'm Lee. Yep.
Nice to meet
Take
you.
care. Have a great day.
Do you mind if I take a couple of the streets to get home? I live on the east side.
I'm gonna go this way. Be as safe as you can.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not writing you a ticket, but nothing says you're not gonna get stopped by another officer, and they may have a different opinion of things. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So everybody operates a little bit different.
feel
So
that.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you can see, boys, when the police try and pull you over, you better stop and do what they say.
Scooter gang, adios, that way. Next, see me rolling down the pavement with no hands. Gotta make myself a couple of $100 bands. Girl calls me up cause she know I'm the scooter man. She know I'm the scooter man. I got real big bling. I'm a real cute thing. See the rescue gang?
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Scooter gang always pull up. Scooter gang come through clean. Scooter gang, hold up. Scooter gang, 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 scooter gang.